Welcome back to another episode of Crystal Lake Fishing. It is 6 a.m. the day after I filmed the last video. I'm only home for a few days, so trying to dive as much as possible. Still trying to get my gag. I'm running north this time, about an hour from my house, to try to find some better viz. So, got a pretty long car ride. Just gonna buckle in and head to the ramp. We'll see you out there. I don't know if you can see that viz. No particles, crystal clear, blue water. You can see the grass on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but just this is so perfect. Flat, calm conditions. And super, super clear. This is awesome.
That's it.
Welcome back underwater, everybody. This video was filmed on October 9th, 2023, in the middle of gag season. I know my upload schedule is terrible. It's currently January 6th, 2024, but I still remember the two guys that I ran into at the boat ramp who recognized me. That was really cool. And yeah, even, several months later, I'm still thinking about how cool that was as I edit this. So we're here to get my gag of the season, and the conditions could not have been more ideal. Just flat, calm, fish everywhere. Viz is great, but not like crystal, which is actually better when you're hunting these fish because they'll spook super easy if it's like top to bottom crystal viz. You can see I see a gag up under this ledge, and I don't know what happens. He kind of moves right there, and then I whiff the shot. But the name of the game here is we're just moving along this ledge. It's pretty shallow. It's in like 20, 25 or something like that.
Oh, huge gag came off.
I guess I did hit it, but you can see how flat it is out here. And yeah, so this next drop, going down on the same ledge, just at a different area further back. I see this nice hog here, and I kind of thinking about it. But first I want to look up under the ledge, look for a gag. Don't want to just immediately give up and pull trigger on a hogfish and then see a gag on the way up. It's always the worst feeling, is when you shoot something early and then you see a better fish, but your gun's unloaded and stuff. So I'm looking around for a nice gag. See that little red grouper there, and then I see a nicer hog, and I'm like, all right, fine, you're coming home. Plug that guy and secure myself at least some hogfish nuggets for dinner. I get kind of confused as to what the best way to prepare a hogfish is. It's just so good in any way, ceviche, nuggets, pan-seared, blackened. It's just like, I just make it a different way every time. I have yet to settle on like my way of making hog. So, reload my gun, going back down, still looking for that gag. Got my orca torch in hand. What's funny is I was just in the Keys and I lost this light, and I have already ordered a new one because I love this light so much. A little laser orca torch. It's like a D. I forget the name of it. I'll leave the link in the description though. Looking up under the ledge. Looking up under again. That first ledge you could actually see there was a gag back there. I just didn't want to shoot it so far back because I didn't want to deal with the hassle. Still looking around, and then just kind of meandering. I see another hog. He's kind of out of frame, and then I turn and there's an even better hog again. But this one, for some reason, it just tears out right there, and then he's gone. Never had a hogfish tear out before in my whole life, other than like one pole spear hog, which I don't count. But on like a real spear gun, never had it happen. Alright, so this dive, I get down along the ledge, and this time I'm thinking I'm not shooting anything but a gag. I'm not even gonna look at hogfish. They're dead to me. So on my way down, I'm kind of hovering above the bottom. I see these two nice gags, so I kind of just let myself sink towards them, and and they start to go on their way out, but I line up a pretty decent shot on the bigger one, and I get it. He immediately runs up under the ledge, which is kind of perfect for me because my shot wasn't like incredible, and if he had ran around, he might have tore out. Evan already there for the securing the fish. He's already on the way to try to grab it. He doesn't get it on that dive, but he kind of tells me how it's situated, and so I go down to do my recovery dive right after I'm ready. See my shaft right there. Its head's kind of wedged up under it, and so I'm trying to move its head away from a rock that's preventing it from being pulled straight out. Kind of sticking my whole arm under there so I can get to the other side of the shaft, and then I get it, I start pulling it out, and there he is. I got my gag for the season.
Go, baby.
Finally, fuck me.
Oh, my voice.
Nice little 30-incher. Alright, so getting back down. We're actually at this point on a different kind of area of the spot. It's on the other side. I see this really nice hog, and I don't know why I took this shot. I didn't even hit it. I was just like, oh, it's a big hogfish for this shallow, and I just whiff. So I head back up to service in defeat.
Eric. Big hogfish, come here. I just missed it.
Alright, so now we're at a totally different spot. This was just a spot on the way in. We had a pretty decent cooler already. Eric shot another gag and a big mango and a couple other hogs. So we were just kind of looking around this spot just to see if there's anything enticing before we headed in. And I see this hogfish, and I'm like, alright, well, might as well. So I wait for him to give me a little bit more of a broadside, and then I blast him. Remember to brain bleed and gut all your fish.
We did real good today. We ended up getting what we came home for. Got the gags. I got mine. It's a nice 30-incher. And that was my one gag for the year, for the season. I also got a couple nice hogs. Eric shot a nice mango, and we got some more hogs here. Enough to make some good ceviche. Look at him backing it up. He's got it. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna put these back in the cooler and get this boat out of the water.
It was a good day. We got 2 gags, a bunch of hogs, and a mango. Zach's gone, but he'll be back.
You sad? You sad I'm leaving? There you go. Good job. Training a little baby. Let's see if he wants any of the skin. Oh, you gonna get it? Yummy, yay! That's not Charlie, that's another one. You're gonna have to name him. Aww.